So let me ask you something. Do you have a box of treasure in your house? I know that's a funny question, but what I really am talking about is the stuff that you like to keep, that you have from throughout your life. Now in my house, I have this green Tupperware container, and I'm 28 years old, so I have 28 years full of things that I've kept, and I've just set those things apart as treasures. And I'll tell you about some of those things. I have a 6-pack of bottled Coca-Cola from the 1996 Olympics in there. I've got this metal band that says Alltel on the side of it, because that's where my papa worked whenever I was young, and he gave us that as a gift. And I have a Batman mask in there. I have my 7th grade football jersey and the first ever soccer jersey I ever wore when I was like 4 years old. I have some pictures that I had from the beach with my friends, and a rock collection. You know, just all this stuff that I have from when I was young that I've treasured my entire life. And those things, what I've always thought I would do is I would keep them and I would set them apart as my treasures, and then when I had children, I would share them with my children, and then my children would treasure those things just the same. And so that brings us to the question of today. And that question is, what if treasure is real? And you know what's so awesome? Is that treasure is real. And I'm not talking about the gold on the bottom of the ocean in a sunken ship down in the Caribbean. I'm talking about some real treasure. And you might be thinking, what's more real than that kind of treasure? Well, let me tell you. Let me read this scripture to you. This is Deuteronomy chapter 14, and this is verse 2. Check this out. Check this out, okay? Think about all the things that you call treasure and how valuable they are to you, and what it would mean for you to lose one of those things. What would it mean to you for someone to take one of those treasures from you, or mistreat one of those treasures? Think about that right now. Like, let that emotion kind of get inside of you, and then listen to this verse. Deuteronomy 14:2. It says that you have been set apart as holy to the Lord your God, and He has chosen you to be His own special treasure from all the nations of the earth. Did you hear that? So what if there was treasure? What if treasure is real? And the answer is that there is treasure is real, and the treasure is you. Now you just thought about how special your treasures are to you. And you can feel that inside of what it's like to treasure those things. Now think about the reality that is the same way God sees you. See, He looks at you and He says, wow, that is something that I have set apart to treasure. That is something that I will treasure my whole life and share with my son. That my son can partake in those treasures. It's you. So what if treasure is real? It is, because you're real and God treasures you. So what if treasure is real?